makeup. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is 8:30. I had a lovely sleep last night, most enjoyable, very peaceful. At some point there was some sort of something going on, a car with loud music going past at some point, but only disturbed me briefly. Once they'd gone somewhere else and being noisy somewhere else, went straight back to sleep again. I didn't finish the video last night, sorry, I'm multitasking. So Daryl and Keith got here at about 9:30ish. It was funny actually because I'd been out for a walk and I rocked up back here literally as they pulled up, so that was fantastic, perfect timing. We have decided we're going to go for a breakfast. So this parking spot at Ross On Wye is on Wye Street, and you can park here for 4 hours at a time. No ticket, no cost. It's 4 hours at a time, but between the hours of 6 o'clock in the evening and 9 o'clock in the morning, there's no time limit, so you can stay all night, and then you get 4 hours and no return within 4 hours. So I pulled up here whatever time I arrived, and that didn't take me over my 4 hours before 6 o'clock, so I think it was about 5:30 or something I arrived. And then we can stay here now till 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because it restarts again at 9 o'clock in the morning. Or at least that's how we're reading it, so we hope we haven't got it wrong. So that gives us time to go into Ross On Wye for breakfast. It's within walking distance. I walked around it last night, as you'll have seen in the video, but that gives us time to go in and have a bit of breakfast and a little explore. There's lots of charity shops, and Keith loves the charity shops. We got a bit confused because we thought this was like the book place, like the book, one of these book capital towns. Can't remember what they're called, literacy towns or something. It's not, got it wrong. That's Hay on Wye, which is about, that's in Wales. Hay on Wye is actually in Wales. We're on the border of Wales. So that was, yeah, not where we thought we were, if you see what I mean. But I know Ross On Wye was one of the places I really wanted to just come to, because it just looks really pretty. And it is, it's beautiful, lovely old historical buildings, as you will have seen in the clips I've taken. Wonderful little, spot by the River Wye. And yeah, I'm very happy here. Right, I'm going to get this makeup done and then we can go for breakfast. Worked out why my eye hurts. Looks like I've got, well, I'm hoping it's not a sty, it's not itchy. I'm hoping it's not a sty starting, because I haven't got a gold ring to rub on it, which is what I usually do and it always works. But it could be a bit of a tear duct infection. It was hurting yesterday. So yeah, got something going on with my eye today. Hopefully it'll ease. But yeah, it hurts when you move. Not that I do that very often. But it hurts. Anyway, I'm going to get my socks on, and then I'm going to go and see if D and K are awake, because they should be. I need breakfast, and I haven't had a cup of tea yet, so we need to go find someone that's going to give me tea and food. We were just discussing these derelict buildings. Old pub over there not being used, boarded up. And then these buildings here look like they've been broken into. Broken windows. Parking area is all derelict. And then some smart cookie has made a blue plaque for it, which made me giggle. 2015 to 2022, fine example of urban neglect. Perfect, that made my morning. Just found this beautiful old building. Is that sandstone?
Yeah.
Yeah, really lovely. It was a British and foreign school, apparently. Looks more like a house now, or maybe offices. It says here that John Kyle gained fame for his community involvement, his modest lifestyle and charitable works. He helped settle disputes, aided the poor and sick, and supported schools left The beautiful prospect walk with a fountain and garden to the citizens of Ross. Now yesterday I was walking around wondering exactly who this person was. Now I know. Many, many signs on that shop. I like that. Stay curious. It's the ugly bug ball. How cool is that? It's the detail that goes into these things. That's a really good name for a shop. I used to have one like that. It's true, these old places have all the things you used to have when you were kids, and that's exactly what you used to say. Oh, I used to have one like that.
Gran's dining chairs.
Those fold out ones. Got one under the stairs, but it's more of a piney colour.
Would you have a story about that? Which one?
Pig's Alley, apparently.
I used to work in farms. So my office was pigs, which was a bit odd when I went to.
It's a bit dark down here now. Do we know why there's so many pigs in this alley?
So then he started collecting pottery pigs. No, we don't know why it's called Pig Alley.
What's all these tiny little paintings? All a little bit crazy paved now because the paint underneath is coming off. Piggy portraits. Pigs in planes. Loads. How very random. Oh, the Olympics, that's cool. With the rings. He's a gold winning pig. Oh, someone's graffitied that one. We have come to Symonds Yat to enjoy a woodland walk with the dogs because it's obviously too hot to stay in the van and it's too hot to be out, you know, not under the shade of trees. So we're off to a cafe to hydrate ourselves and then we'll go for a walk in the shade, which is actually really, really lovely because it's going to be 30 degrees today.
You just dribbled that all over me. I look like I've wet myself.
That's your excuse. So this is the Symonds Yat Rock Cafe. We have shady sections, as you can see. We have these little shady spots. There are also sunny spots and a lookout area over there. We've done parking for 4 hours, which was £5, but it doesn't do...
Well, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
It doesn't do...
This cashless society, and it doesn't do older folk like what we is.
Like what we is. It doesn't... It's actually pointing at me.
Well, it doesn't do us any good.
Doesn't
Because
do any good.
you can pay by card,
Yeah,
you can pay by phone,
but you can't pay by card.
but you can't pay by card because there's no signal. And you can't pay by phone because there's
No signal, which I
So you
tried.
have to pay by cash.
You have to pay by cash. Yes. So the old folk there that always carry cash, thankfully had cash on them. So I could park because I was struggling to go by phone and app. And then when I rang up and finally did get through on the phone before it cut me off because I had no signal, it did say, if you're using a smartphone, you could use the app. No, I can't use the app because there's no signal. So yeah, that is the only issue. But yeah, we did £5 for... It was £3 for 2 hours, £5 for 4 hours, and £7 all day, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
That's just for cars. If you've got a motorhome or a camper van, it's a little bit more expensive.
Ross On Wye? No, it's not big enough, is it, for Ross?
Somewhere
Get your phone out.
somewhere like Colford or somewhere. Because that's into England, isn't it?
Apparently, there are loads of peregrine falcons and goshawks flying around here, and you don't get many goshawks, so that's it's good to know they've got somewhere that they can call their own and hunt successfully and breed successfully. We're just trying to decide whereabouts Sex Education was filmed, because that was very much sort of like this, and it was near the River Wye, and it was filmed around here. So we quite like the idea it was that little blue one there. I'm sure it wasn't, but it's got a look about it. It's got the veranda-y bit, hasn't it, and the steps down, and it was that sort of house. Very nice, in the hillside. I'll go and live in the top one up there.
I'll just get rid of all the rest, to be honest.
Yeah, I would be happy in that little blue one, actually. That's very me. I don't need anything grand.
Still get rid of everything around.
Yeah, get rid of the rest of the people. Don't need the people. Oh look, there's a little there's one with a little pointy towery thing.
Red tower.
Little red tower. I don't know if that's coming out on my video. Have I gone? In fact, I can't. I think I can just about see it there. I think it's that thing there. Boop, boop.
You know you do want to stand.
I'm not going to stand. I've just noticed how far down it is on this side. That one's not so bad.
But I think now it's Jane sounds good.
Yeah.
What a group photo.
And I said, well, put a Y in it just to really shoot you
Like that, and then what will happen is I can cut out a picture.
I have to try and smile now with the sun in her eyes.
Yeah. I can't actually see if we're all in it. Stop tape making faces. Stinky bee! Are we getting any view in that?
Not really.
So
Because I can't actually see.
No.
Should we go back any bit? Pivot! You look like you've
You're
shot.
going to move your legs into that step.
Yeah, step onto that. Make it look like you're tall. Now I can't see any of the view. Okay, I've got my sunglasses on. I can't actually see where the camera is. Are you in it, Keith?
Yeah.
I reckon we need to go down there. Might have a little dip, put my feet in, cool myself off. It's all very well going down, but then you've got to come back up again. And this is going to be very down, I believe, all the way to the river. Cool, these are steep steps. It's very steep. Very pretty though. Nice and cool in the shade. All of the beautiful dappled light and the shady sections, and then when the sun's shining through, just lighting up certain parts. It really is very lovely. You end up in these little gorge bits where you've got the rocks and the trees growing, and then the pathway kind of meanders through the middle. Oh, and there goes a nab. Free! But we do need to go back up again afterwards, and we've seen the faces of the people going back up and they look exhausted. There's a 2p. It's not just a penny, it's a 2p. And 5p's and 10p's. It's a penny tree. 10p tree. Just hammer your penny in. Do you make a wish, do you think?
I think it is, isn't it?
I think you make wishes. That there. Oh, it's a 50p. Made a big old wish with that one. That one looks like a thick one. Could that have been a pound? There. A lumpy bumpy penny tree. Ooh, slippy slidey. That house there. I'll have that house there. Try and put your foot in. Oh, I want to touch the water too. I want to go in too. It does. Feels very rainforesty, but without the rain. Very tropical. Got to head our way back up to the top again now, because, well, you know, we've done the downy bit, and now we've got to go back up again to get to the vans. We made it to the top and back to the car before the time ran out and before Daryl had a seizure of some sort. Anyway, we're back and we're going to go back to our park up spot and have a cup of tea and relax. It wouldn't start. Oh dear. I'm hoping it stays running now. Are we good? Fingers crossed. Do I assume that that is a man or a female shower? I guess either is fine. This is a bonus. The services at Ross On Wye Esso have shower cubicles, £2.50, and then they give you those keys and you give them your car keys in return, so they make sure they get the keys back. So I'm going to have a nice shower, which means you're going to have to go away while I do this. That is so much better. Dinner time for me. Chicken Dijon, cup of tea, melon. I've added some coleslaw and some potato salad with that, and I will be mopping up the juice with my bread.
Hello.
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 I thought you were a stranger loitering then.
Loitering. Well, you will leave the door open.
Yeah. Yeah. I just saved a very big pill bug from the disabled toilets. There's no food in there for you, mister. Let's put you in the grass. There you go. Get off my finger. Bye. You curled up again. Yeah. My eye. Is it looking better?
It is looking better.
Looking better.
Yes.
It was looking really red in the video earlier on.
And you've done that one, so...
I should be closer to you, shouldn't I? So I can... Get us both in.
For that. So,
Around time.
I'm trying to find
You ready?
secret. So switch. Hello. Oh, there's literally blowing on the screen.
That was how
This would
did
be-
Lee and I meet. Done that one.
Done that one.